The next model of the mind is the Tantra model of the mind. The Tantra model of the mind talks about 5 layers of the body. So before we get into the model of the mind Tantra refers to comes out of a unique view of reality. The view of reality is that the universe is constituted of different zones. A zone of matter and energy, the second zone of life energy, the third zone of emotions, another zone of thoughts, then the zone of karma, and the zone of pure consciousness and bliss. And according to this view, there is something called soul, which emerges out of the infinite consciousness into evolution. And what the soul does is, it takes a small part from all the 5 layers. So it takes something from the physical world to create the physical body, which is what we see, the physical body we have. But it also takes something from the life energy universe to create the life energy body. Something from the emotional universe, something from thought universe, and a small component compared to the whole universe. For example, if the physical universe that we know about is, say, a few trillion tons of matter and energy, then compared to the few trillion tons of matter and energy, our body is only 75 kg. So we have taken a very small part of the whole material universe, the entire matter in the universe, to create our body. Similarly, we take a small part of emotions, small part of thoughts, small part of life energy to create our body. And we have our individual karmic layer. So Tantra says that actually there are 5 bodies interpenetrating each other. So we see the physical body, but other bodies can be experienced but not seen with the physical eye. And these 5 bodies are interpenetrating. So we have a physical body, a life energy body, emotional body, thought body, karmic body, and then the soul. And the soul is present in a bliss body. The 5 bodies have to be coordinated, and interaction has to happen from one body to the other. And this transfer of entities from one body to the other and coordination of the 5 bodies is done by chakras. And that is where the concept of chakra comes in. The chakra is a coordinator and a place for transaction for all the 5 bodies. And all the 5 bodies are small amounts taken by the soul from each of the 5 zones of the universe. And therefore, the human design in a way reflects the design of the universe. Now, what the Tantra model says is that just as there is a circulatory system for blood, there is also a circulatory system for energy. And the circulatory system for energy involves the chakra and the nadis. Chakras are the centers and nadis are the detailed pipeline like arteries and veins. So Tantra talks about 114 major chakras and then other minor chakras. So Tantra says there are hundreds of small chakras, but out of hundreds of chakras, 114 chakras, you can call them as moderately important chakras. And therefore, in Eastern meditative techniques, usually people focus on 114 chakras, 112 or 108. Out of these moderately important chakras, 7 chakras are the most important, the central chakras, and they are the ones along the spinal cord. And the Tantra model of the mind says that these 7 chakras, and it names them as first is root chakra at the base of the spine, sex chakra 2 inches below the navel, solar chakra 2 inches above the navel, heart chakra in the center of the chest. In pranic healing system, the heart chakra is slightly above the traditional heart chakra, which is at the location of a gland. But traditionally, heart chakra is in the center of the chest. Throat chakra exactly on the throat, Agnya chakra between the two eyebrows, and crown chakra 2 inches above the head. And each of these 7 chakras is responsible for particular psychological activities. The root chakra is responsible for